Good afternoon and welcome to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz.
And I'm Jan-Eric Frank. A warm welcome.
And we are live from the Grand Champions Polo Club. And we're at the Santa Rita Polo Farm for the 2024. This is going to be a good one. The sixth goal once again. Madelon Bourdieu Memorial, Jan. And we had some great games yesterday.
We certainly
did. So continue in action.
Absolutely. As you can see, players are coming out, just giving them another couple of minutes to warm up, and then we will get this, as Dale was saying, a Madelon Bourdieu Memorial sixth goal underway. Limehouse properties there in the green and red shirts there, and we'll quickly give you a breakdown of who's who out there. We have for Barbarossa leather, they're in the black shirts. We have Sebastian Mandelbaum playing at number 1. His dad at number 2, Leo Mandelbaum. He, of course, is a 2-goaler. Then at number 3, Patricio Paz, known as Chukker, and playing the number 4 position. And we hope we pronounce his name correctly. They call him Flaco, but his name is Sebastian Tasic. He's a 1-goaler. And then for Limehouse, we have at number 1, Eliza Limehouse. She's a -1 player. At number 2, Jack Whitman, the 2-goaler at number 2. At number 3, Garrett Smith, another 2-goaler. And then Wes Finlayson playing the number 4 position. That team is a 6-goal handicap team. Barbarossa leather, a 4-goal handicap. So Barbarossa will get a goal and a half based on the matrix head start.
You got it. We'll keep you involved. We'll make sure we represent the 0.5, as that will not be up on the score page, but we'll make sure we remind you of that. And also, it's a big part of the logo polo. And live here from the Aspen Field, Santa Rita Polo Farm. We use one umpire, one of our top international umpires. We'll be handling all the action. We do have the triggers in place today. So we have our IRO/second man today in the CTV studios. And if needed, they can use the triggers to check and see if a goal is wide, in or out. Check to see if any ball goes out of bounds over the sideline or over on the end line. And to check to see, of course, if a safety was committed. Anytime you have the four-legged athletes come together on a hard ride-off or, any kind of bump, then you can check that. And the two-legged athletes come together on a hook or any kind of tight play. Any unsportsmanlike conduct can be checked out, and we will be able, the monitored official out there, if it is a very, very tight call. And when I say that, when you see 8 mallets in the air and you have everybody riding from all different directions, and it's a little tough to figure out, then they can shoot that to the studios here, and our IRO, instant replay official, will slow it down, and he'll take a good look at it and give the mounted official a great information to make a high-level call.
Indeed, and that, of course, is what CTV Sports is about, bringing you all the quality here in 4K. Our executive producer, Mike Ferreira, always raising the bar, and hope you have been enjoying the action on such high-level quality technology, as I said, only here at CTV Sports. So I think we're more or less ready. The two teams lining up there on the halfway line. The mounted official just giving the last few words of instructions before he will throw that first ball into play. I'd like to also wish all of our crew out there, our center cam, of course, the lovely Stephanie, and our drone pilot, Austin, and of course our 2 end zone cameras. I'm not sure who's out there. I'm pretty sure it's James and Lucas. So a big happy Easter Saturday to the entire CTV crew coming here from the heart of Wellington.
Yeah, carrying at a high level this season. Very, very busy, as we've been carrying everything from 6 to 26 goals. And that's what we love about this, because today is 6-goal polo, and then get ready for tomorrow. We'll talk more about that when we have time, as Jan has all the information for you for tomorrow. It's going to be a very special day, but this is even more special because it's a doubleheader for our 6th goal, and away we go.
So, ball is thrown into play. Now, just to remind you again, Barbarossa leather, they're in the black jerseys, Limehouse in the green and red. And away we go. And that man with the number 4, 3-goal handicap, the highest on that team. Wes Finlayson will send that one out to the left-hand side, looking for Jack Whitman. And this is a nice combination play now. Then can Whitman find Eliza Limehouse? Well, he did, but so did Sebastian Mandelbaum. And it's always nice, Dad, isn't it? Like, we've got quite a few of those scenarios here at Grand Champions Polo Club, when you either have two siblings playing alongside each other, like we had the other day, Porotto and Mia Cambiasso. We've got Grant Gans and his dad, Mark. And today we've got Sebastian and Leo Mandelbaum, also father and son, taking the field. Not forgetting, of course, Mr. Bellini and his boys, Santos and Juancito.
Yeah, family affair all the way around. You said it, Jan, from brothers to sisters, to fathers and daughters and sons. It's just, it's been great. It's been fun to watch that at all levels. We've been seeing the combinations at the lower levels, the 6 goal, and up to the World Polo League, 26 goals. And, of course, the World Polo League, highest polo in the United States at 26 goals outside of Argentina. And so it's been a lot of fun to see all the different families. And not just that, the horses.
Yeah.
A lot of families of horses. And we've been talking a lot of the breeding operations, how they cross over, and the mothers and fathers and their babies. And so it's just been incredible to watch. On the penalty 5A, pick up here, and it's going to be Jack.
Now then, what can Mr. Whitman do? So far, that passing play, or the passing program, working very well here for Limehouse. Still with the number 2. Yeah, nice little play there by Wes Finlayson to take out Leo Mandelbaum, to allow Jack a little bit more space. Now he puts his foot down on the accelerator. He's going to run this one himself. Will he go for the near side? No, he's going to try and send a little back shot there. Good pick up here by the number 3, by Patricio Paz, who they call Tuku. And he is going to send this one up to Sebastian Mandelbaum, and he is away. Good, solid second touch. Look how the number 3 there, Tuco Paz, keeping the way clear from him from behind. He's slightly overcooked that one. He's now getting a little bit of a visit from Eliza Limehouse. Nice little backhand shot there to try and get it back into that danger zone. Near side backhander. Well, where's that ball going to go? Well, it just went across the 20... or the 30-yard line there. And Limehouse able to pick this one up. It will be Garrett Smith. He's a very solid 2-goaler straight down the middle. Oh, what a great pass. And a little bit of luck. And never did anybody any harm as Limehouse, once again, with the number 2, Whitman. Yeah, can he get round the outside of Mandelbaum? Looks like he might just have a slight edge. Little under the neck. And that is going to go ever so slightly wide. But a great run there by the number 2, Jack Whitman.
Yeah, we've had a lot of fun watching Jack work his way up in the handicap system, as he started out playing in the PTF and with our junior polo players, and just a solid player here. It starts out strong there, just the play he makes on Leo, who is a very strong defender. Mandelbaum playing with his son today. Keep an eye on Sebastian and Leo, because they will they'll play very, very tight on the field. They work with each other very well. I had the opportunity to actually interview Sebastian, who played in Sunset Chukkers and Cocktails.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he had a great day out there. And we've been watching him because he actually stepped up. He stepped up this year playing in the 6, and he played in some of the 8. And, of course, when players start to step up, it always is it's a big move, you know. It can be a lot of pressure at first. And I think, at first it was a little bit faster than he thought. But he just has embraced it and done a phenomenal job. So it's good to see him out here now in the 6th goal.
Yeah, and on that note, let us just remind you, of course, something which is really had a very, very positive feedback. We started it last year, and this is the 2nd year we're doing it, the Sunset Chukkers and Cocktails, every Tuesday afternoon, Grand Champions Polo Club, the legendary field number 1. Be great to welcome you there. So if you're on your way home, or if you want to leave the office a little bit early and enjoy some great polo while sipping on some very refreshing cocktails, Sunset Chukkers and Cocktails every Tuesday afternoon, 4:30, over at Grand Champions Polo Club. Would love to welcome you there, and it's becoming a real great sort of weekly event. A lot of people.
It's been amazing. Like I said, I've been in the studio calling it live, and a lot of the players didn't realize it was live. Great shot here though of Eliza right here. Limehouse on the paint pony. Love the paint pony, Eliza. Beautiful. Yeah. And of course, coming from the the long line of Limehouse players. I mean, I played a lot of polo with her uncles, and both in 4 or 5 goal players, and her father, who actually was playing out of Sunset ChukkerTV Chip.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
He hadn't been on a horse in a while.
Hey, he did very well.
No, he did very, very well. But like I said, after the games, I've been coming out afterwards from the studio, and I have an opportunity to talk to the players. And they didn't realize how I knew so much about the game because I was breaking it down. And they're like, oh, you know what's so much about the game? I'm like, guys are on CTV Sports. A lot of them didn't realize that we were televising it on the internet and all of our platforms. So, and it is a fun day, and a lot of the social members have really embraced it.
Yeah,
it's been a lot of fun, and great job. The catering has just been higher level.
Ken Rose and his crew there.
Yeah, it's so amazing.
Here we go then. Ball back in play after a quick courtesy change. It's going to continue where that courtesy change finished the first part of that first chukker with a knock-in for Barbarossa Leather. And the first shot coming there from Flaco, Sebastian Tachik. Like I said, we hope we've pronounced that name correctly. Bringing that ball very deep into the half there of Limehouse. Let's see how they will respond. There comes the near side backhand from the number 2. Once again, Leo Mandelbaum, another one of those young players who's, well, I can definitely tell from having seen him play last year, and he already played very well then, but how he is progressing up that ladder and getting more and more hours in the saddle, and a very competent and an intelligent play, of course, learning a lot from his dad, Leo Mandelbaum. Here we go then. Little backhand shot, didn't go very far. So Limehouse possibly here with a chance to start a new offensive. The man with the number 3 on his shirt there, Garrett Smith, will take that off the boards. Now then, who's he got up front? Yeah, they've got to be careful here. A little near side backhand. And yeah, I thought that looked a little bit too close for comfort.
Yeah, you might get an uneven ride off here. Umpire in a perfect position here. Keep an eye on it. You're going to get a good shot here. Garrett's going to take it down right there. Too much. So remember the ride off. You can ride off a player in the game of polo. And we'll break it down for you today. We love doing that during our 6th goal in the Polo 101. Of course, the polo field, 300 yards by 160 yards wide. And remember the ride off. You're allowed to ride a player off in the game of polo. 45 degrees or less. Same relative speed. And you need to be somewhere in the middle. You can't be too far in front of the saddle, too far from behind. That's where you get the uneven ride-off call. Right there, you see the black player was a little bit too far in front. That makes it uneven. And quick whistle, I like that because you want to shut those plays down. You don't want a delayed whistle on those plays. And a great job there by our mountain official to shut down. And it's going to be Wesley. Penalty 3, no problem.
Absolutely no problem at all. And that is the first goal from the line and the first goal of the game. And that will bring us to the end of that first chukker. Remember, Barbarossa Leather coming in with a goal and a half. We'll see you here for chukker number 2 when we get back.
So there you go. So we got there. So come back center here, about 120 left.
Sorry, beg your pardon. I thought I do apologize there, Dale.
You're ready to go. I was like, they're going home. No worries, they said. Now, remember the penalties, too, because we'll go through that, because we're going to hit the Polo 101 today. We've had a lot of people asking us to hit a little more Polo 101 today, and with our 6th goal, we will be going through the Polo 101. So if you do have a friend out there who's learning to play the game or new to the game, give them a call. Tell them to tune in here for our 4 chukker. Well, actually 8 chukkers, as we will be breaking it down and taking to it. And we do. We always give love to our viewers that are always watching, and to extend the Polo 101. But after the bowling here, and remember, they do switch directions after every goal scored, and that procedure has been being used around the world for the same sun, wind, field advantage. Right now, big sword fight going on picked up here, taken out. It's going to be Patricio Paz.
Well, there's still a bit of a traffic jam going on. I do apologize. I didn't see the 1 in front of that number just now. I am sorry. Just getting caught up in the moment here. We still have a few seconds left to play, of course, here in this first chukker. A lot of traffic in front of that goal mouth. Now, did that stop the clock, or did we have a whistle before?
It's going to be very close. Let the umpires work this one out. But as you said, Jan, this will end the chukker. We'll take another look at it. As the time was running out, ball goes down the field. 2 players come together. Little line change there. But then you have 2 players coming to that ball and 1 player meeting it. But we'll let the umpires work that out, and we'll talk about it. We'll be right back for our second chukker play.
Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo, and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
Like, I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
I have played at Santa Rita before, and I love it here. It's a fantastic club. They do so much for not only just polo, but women's polo. So we're very excited to be here, and huge thanks to Melissa and Mark for having us.
Welcome back to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz.
I'm Jan-Erik Frank.
And we're getting ready for our second chukker play of the 2024 Madelon Bourdieu Memorial 6-goal polo. We got 4 chukkers. We have a doubleheader for you tonight, so you're going to be able to stay with us for a couple games. And right now, Jan, we have Barbarossa Leather going up against Limehouse.
Yep, and if you've just joined us, first of all, a very happy Easter Saturday to you. Let me just quickly give you a rundown of who is out there. As Dale was saying, Barbarossa Leather in the dark or in the black shirts, led by a young but very talented Sebastian Mandelbaum, coming in off -1. His dad, Leo, right behind him at number 2. Then Chukker, that's his nickname, Patricio Paz, playing at the number 3 position off 2 goals. And at number 4, Sebastian Tasic, known as Flacco, playing the number 4 of 1 goals. Limehouse with Eliza Limehouse at number 1, -1. At 2, Jack Whitman at number 3. We have Garrett Smith, the 2-goaler, and the only man to have scored so far off the line, that was Wes Finlayson, picking up a penalty 3 in that first chuck. And as Dale was saying, they come back out to start chukker number 2 with a goal and a half. Remember, that was the advantage given to that 4-goal team, Barbarossa Leather, against the 6-goal team, Limehouse.
So we did have a 1 meeting 2 on the play right at the end of the chukker. So when we do a foul that is committed in the end of the final 30 seconds of each chukker, besides the 6th chukker, of course, they will execute that foul in the chukker, the chukker to follow. In this case, the 2nd chukker, open goal penalty 3. And Wesley will pick up his 2nd penalty 3 of the day. Well done. Nice shot.
Yeah, indeed. Very, very consistent. So 2 for 2 for the 3-goaler. And that, of course, extends their lead now by 2 to 1.5. Or rather, they take over the lead for the first time, lead by half a goal, as I said, 2 to 1.5, as they make their way back down to the halfway line where the mounted official is already waiting for the next throw-in.
So remember, 4 chukkers of polo, and that's why you have the 1.5. And, about 0.5 is going to come in. So at the moment, 2 to 1.5. And on the bowling, picked up here, Jack, looking for the long ball. And now Whitman will find Wesley.
And he will try and control it as he had.
Oh, I apologize. That's went over to the far side. I apologize. So, was that Wesley or?
Yep, that was Wesley.
Okay. Oh, it was Wesley. Okay.
Yeah, Wesley Finlayson. But he immediately had a little bit of traffic in the form of Flacco. Sebastian coming in for a challenge. Here you can see the ball going out to the number 4, to Wes Finlayson. And, yeah, just there, you will have seen it there, that slight infringement coming across that right-of-way.
Yeah, so remember the blocking foul. It's going to be called 80% of the time on the polo field. When you do hear the whistle, it will be a right-of-way violation. And the right-of-way violation can be represented in so many different ways. It can be blocking, shading. There's just so many different ways that the right-of-way violation is. And look at this, Wesley, right down the center again. Perfectly hit. And so we'll break that down for you. In this case, you had a player trying to get out of the way. Wesley going forward. Horse kicking the ball back. We do have a player kind of shading the line a little bit, going back and forth in front of a player, you get the right-of-way violation. Then if you have a player camped in front, if you have a player come across 90 degrees to steal the ball and there's less than 2 horse lengths, then you're going to get the call then. So it can be represented in many ways, and we'll break that down for you as the day goes on. Out the backside, it's going to be Finlayson.
Yeah, and he's on a fast one, near side, trying to control it. Mandelbaum straight there with him. He will... yeah, win that little duel, and that will be left for, yeah, you saw him coming onto the line very quickly. Patricio Paz, and he will pick that ball up and run with it. Now, nice ball up to the front door. Sebastian Mandelbaum waits for the ball to get onto his stick side, drags it out a little bit to the left. Will he try and cut it, or will he try and work it in? Let's see what he does. He's going to work it. Good choice. Mandelbaum, the finishing touch. And did that go in? Just wide.
Yeah, so just off the left, but a nice run here. I like the first shot here by Savvy.
Yeah.
Sebastian Mandelbaum has been hitting the ball very, very well this season. Just off the left a little bit, but finishes the play. Good run by the number 1.
Back to Limehouse, and on the move with the number 2, Whitman. Sends it across the field. Yeah, he was looking for his number 4. There he is. Wes Finlayson not... oh, yeah, he did get a piece of it now, but there was already a whistle just before. Oh, no, they're playing on. They're playing. I thought there might have been a whistle here, but no, they haven't stopped play. So, ball still very much now up for grabs. Picked up by the number 3, Chukker. Still pass. Big swing. Left for Leo Mandelbaum, and that's going to drop a little bit too far out to the right for Sebastian to pick up on. But they're putting the pressure on. They're looking and looking for a shot, and this time, oh, they get very, very successfully lucky as Leo Mandelbaum.
He's going to pick up his first goal of the day. And a very important goal here as they've been working it down, and that ball kind of gets stuck in the middle, broken play. And wanted Leo to stay on his side there, so he turns back to the courtesy change. But Leo, it's kind of a broken play. He turns back facing the opposite direction. But the main thing is to stay on his side of the imaginary line. Remember the line of the ball? And that's how the right-of-way violation is called during the game of polo. And the imaginary line, just like you're driving down a highway, kind of the easiest way to kind of reflect and understand the right-of-way, if you're not, if you're new to the game of polo, is driving your car down the highway. If you're entering onto a highway from right to left, you need not to impede the cars. You need to go in front, speed up, and go in front, or you need to wait and let the cars go by. Same thing on the polo field. The ball will dictate the direction of the highway. Player following the ball as cars going up and down the highway, they are going to have the right-of-way. So when you enter the right-of-way from right to left, left to right, or you meet the ball, you need to make sure that you are 100% on your side, because the player following the ball will have the right-of-way over the player doing that. And that's what the umpires are looking for. We It happens so quickly on the polo field. A little different down the highway. Doesn't change as quick, but it does give you an idea of how to be able to enter. And we see that like at all different levels. Now, the 6 goal level, the umpires are going to be very, very safe. It is the lower goal level. And you have a lot of new players, beginner players. If you look at our lineups, we have some -1 goal players, as Sebastian Mendelbaum, who plays very well at -1. But then you have -1, you have 2 goal players, you have one goal player, 2 goal players, A-rated players, 0 goal players. And with those different players, as your handicap system, we'll work from -1 and it'll work up to 10 goals. So -1, you go to A-rated, and you work your way 1 through 10. And, of course, 10 being the top. And you can see a lot of those players playing in the World Polo League.
To be precise, Dale, 7 in this current tournament. Remember, we touched on that earlier. Dale was saying about the going from 6 today to 26 tomorrow. We have 2 very important games you do not want to miss. The semi-finals of the Palm Beach Open to determine who will be facing each other off on Wednesday's final. So make sure you tune in tomorrow, 10 o'clock. And then, of course, our featured game. And that's another father and son combination playing against each other. Casablanca against Audi. And that's tomorrow afternoon, 4 o'clock, Grand Champions Field number 2. We hope to see you there.
Yeah, so I like this call by the Mount official here. It does get changed as Patricio Pazzi did change the line to the right. But if you can see that from the drone, the ball actually was at a bit of an angle. And that gave Limehouse, the team, a little bit of a lesser angle there. So great call by our Mount official for the 5A. And you can see Patricio, he was pointing, and he had a point. I mean, he definitely hit it that way. But the lesser angle was going to the Limehouse team. And so that's where you get your right-of-way violation there. We're going to get another whistle here after that 5A. Let's take a look at it. They come into off the boards. Remember, quick line change. It's always changing. They come across, and you'll get a whistle right there. You have a player riding in from behind. Now, remember, you can ride in from the side. You can make a ride off or a hook. You must be on the same side of the player playing the ball. And remember, you can only hook a player mallet when they are making a play on the ball. So you're not allowed to ride around and just grab a player's mallet and try to keep it as a defensive mechanism, or you just hold their mallet and hold. They must be making a play on the ball, and you need to be on the side of the team. Looks like one of our juniors out there too. The little guy right there.
Yeah.
Man, like that Patricio trying to, or no, that's Sebastian. So we'll give him a little time. They'll give him time to get a new mallet as he broke a mallet on the play. Courtesy timeout. They're going to they'll take the penalty 2, and that's probably Wesley again. 4 for 4.
Indeed, but a hat trick in this chukker alone.
Very good shooting by Wesley. The on the hook, which is remember there's a lot of different procedures you need to follow. You got to hook below the shoulder, which makes sense. That's called a high hook, and you must be on the same side. You cannot reach underneath the horse, under front of a horse, or behind a horse, and it's all based on safety.
Of course. Here we go then. 3 goals, 4 for 4. Wes Finlayson doing a very good job, and now nice touch by Eliza. It's her line, but just beaten to it there by Flacco as he tries to get that ball a bit further away from his own goal mouth. Turned around, picked up once again by the number 4. Wes on the near side. Yeah, again, clever idea. Slightly over cut that one. So Limehouse doing a very good job here at keeping Barbarossa at bay. Just that 1 goal from Leo Mandelbaum with the one of the goals that they were given from the beginning. But you've got to give it up to that man with the number 4 doing a very good job for Limehouse. On the move then, let's hope that ball stays in play. Play with the number 3, Patricio Paz. Just taking the pace out a little bit. There's the pass now up to Leo Mandelbaum. That's a perfect pass. And unluckily for him, he couldn't pick it up. Gets the support. just going wide, but that initial pass from Patricio, absolute top draw.
Yeah, nice coast-to-coast run here. No butter and toast, but nice coast-to-coast run. I think Wes will probably manage the clock here, yeah, so he can return. So we're going to go to halftime, and we have 2.5 to 4. We'll let everybody head off to the tents, and we'll be right back for our second half of the 2024 Madelon Bourdieu Memorial.
Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
Like, I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
I have played at Santa Rita before and I love it here. It's a fantastic club. They do so much for not only just polo but women's polo, so we're very excited to be here, and huge thanks to Melissa and Mark for having us.
Welcome back, everybody here. Great to have you with us on this Easter Saturday for the Madelon Bourdieu Memorial 6 goal. My name is Jan-Erik Frank, and I'm sitting alongside a legend in his own right, Mr. Dale Joseph Schwetz.
Thank you, Jan. That was a very nice compliment. I appreciate that introduction. Well, breaking it down for you, 2 chukkers left and 1.5 given to the Barbarossa leather team, with Sebastian Madelon playing number 1, Leo Madelon playing number 2, Patricio Paz playing the 3, and Sebastian Tasik playing the number 4. They received 1.5 on handicap and scored 1 goal in the second chukker to make 2.5. Limehouse came out. Liza Limehouse playing number 1. They have Jack Whitman playing the 2, Garrett Smith playing 3, and Wes Finlayson playing the number 4, and Wesley has been 100% from the penalty line, scoring 4 open goals, 3 penalty 3s and a penalty 2, making it 2.5.
No, he's been very, very much on form here, taking all the penalties, and he now also will be knocking that ball into play to get the second half, i.e. the third chukker, up and running. So, as Dale was saying, 4 to 2.5. Here we go then, with chukker number 3, and Limehouse still have a little bit of work to do if they want to turn this around and leave the field victorious. Let's see how they fare going forward. Near side backhand shot, left just adjacent to that halfway line, picked up now by Flaco. That's the man with the 1 Goal handicap, the number 4 on his shirt. Out to the left-hand side, looking for and finding Chukker, Patricio Paz. He will send it back across, back to Flacco. Flacco for the under the neck. There it comes. Oh, that's great play. Great play by Barbarossa Leather.
Wow, good passing. And they zigzag down the field there, just showing you how you can change that right of way. It is a game. We call it the chess game. Watch it. To the left, now Patricio. Back to the right. Open space. And a super finish right there, and the same two players.
Yep.
It actually started with Sebastian Tasic, who went to the left, and I like the one-touch polo. Even though we're playing six-goal polo, it's one touch from Sebastian, another one touch from Patricio, and then shot a goal. So they covered 170 yards in 3 shots.
Yeah.
Well done.
Very good polo
Good
here.
polo.
By Barbarossa Leather. So just that half a goal now in it makes all the difference. Remember, that half a goal is, well, it could be very, very key right at the very end. Let's see how Limehouse respond. Nice little pause there by Jack Whitman, waiting for the opportune moment. Yeah, everybody going for that ball. New player coming down the line. And again, perfect position for the mounted official. So exactly how that play unfolded.
Yeah, they come together here and keep an eye. Kind of bounces over to the left side. Jack's going to take it in. Overrides. Remember the old right-of-way. Gets changed quickly there. Then they come together right there on the new line change, and you get a blocking foul. And so then how the ball was changed there, actually they're going to give the right-of-way to Limehouse. So they're in range here. I think West can go for this.
Well, whether he meant to or not, it's a perfect pass out to the left-hand side, and possibly Whitman can do something with it here. But there was that man in between. Also for Garrett Smith there, not an easy ball to pick up. Didn't think that he was going to have to even put his mallet down. That ball will just run over the back line. So a little bit unlucky, a little bit of confusion there.
Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of defense now, I would think, as we the Limehouse or the Barbarossa team giving up some penalties early, 4 open goals. So they talked about that at halftime, probably just cleaning that up a little bit. You don't want to give too many open goals, especially for Chukker polo. Now, remember, this is the perfect right-of-way violation. Yep. Remember the right-of-way. We talked about it. Keep an eye on the first hit. They cannot make a play there, and that was a great thought process. This ball is going down. And remember, even though a player rides by the ball and takes a swing at it and misses the ball, the old right-of-way, is going to be the right-of-way that the umpire is looking at. And so the man who started is Sebastian, but earlier is a great, especially for new players or people that are playing the game. The player that was moving from right to left, why he didn't make a play is he would have fouled because he was in front of the right of way before when he was moving, so he had to give up a play. So good thinking there, because that ball would have got moved down to the center quickly, and now you get a penalty 5B. And it'll be Sebastian.
Yeah, as they keep that pressure on. Mandelbaum, this time it's left for Leo. Leo now with a chipped ball will try and control it. In comes the number 4, Flacco. He has a look. He's within range now with, very nicely done there by Wis Finlayson. I thought we were going to see a shot on goal, but it's gone back to the number 4 player. Again, a few touches as that ball has tried to be controlled. Flacco managed to somehow find a little gap, but it's intercepted by the number 2 from Limehouse, Jack Whitman, as he will get another pass from Wes Finlayson. Wes will actually wait for that ball to come back down. Played it very, very hard. So now battling it out in front of that goal mouth. Again, a deflection. Who's going to get to it first? It will be the number 3 for Barbarossa, Paz. Nice flow now. And second chance under the neck. Just about a yard or so wide to the left.
Yeah, good pass once again. Nice attempt off the left side. Should bring us to a courtesy change, see if they use it. I think they will with 2:19. So I like this here. The Barbarossa leather coming out and jumping on it quickly, especially being down by a goal. They get the 0.5, so that's helping. And that's going to put them 3.5, so they're in a good spot here. And very clean first half by Limehouse. Actually did not give up any goal shot penalties in the first half, so very well done there. They gave up a 5B to start the second half here in the third chukker, but what a great start by the Limehouse team. I mean, that is just very clean polo, and not that they were Wesley was 100% from the penalty line, and a good shot of the pit crew down here as everybody's getting a fresh pony. And there's a good shot of Garrett Smith, number 3 for Limehouse. Try to keep it around 45 seconds to a minute on the courtesy changes, and we'll extend it a bit more in our lower leagues in our 6 and 8 goal. But most time as we go into our 12, 16, 20, and 26. Keep that moving as we do. As I said, we have a lot of new players playing. We have a lot of players coming out of the junior leagues playing in the PTF. And there, of course, the PTF, you see, a good shot there of Sebastian Mandelbaum. And a little chat there with Liza Limehouse. I've been playing a couple years now here at the Grand Champion Polo Club. And I played a lot of polo with her uncles, Brad and Barry, who played very, very good, very strong polo professionally around the nation. And still playing polo up in South Carolina and in the Ocala area. So they love the horses. They're her grandfather, Buck. And I've talked a lot about Buck, who's passed now, and we got a lot of love for Buck. But as a pro player, they had a beautiful plantation called Airy Hall, 1,600 acres, where they had polo fields, and they used to play polo and had a lot of opportunities there to turn horses out. But for a lot of us young pros, it gave us the opportunity to go to that area of the country before we had to head out for the summer and rest some horses, play some young horses, and just have an amazing time. So it's great seeing the Limehouse younger generation now. Good back shot here. They bring it in after the courtesy change. 2 minutes left. Turn around here, and I'm waiting for Leo to fire it up a little bit here, Jan, because he's the highest rated player, one of the highest rated players on his team. Him, Leo, and Patricio. So I'm looking for, you'll probably see a little bit more out of him here in the second half.
Yeah, but we have a whistle, or we had a whistle on that play.
Yeah, they're turning around the corner there, and I think it looked like Leo had control. He went to take it around the corner, and there were 2 people coming down the right of way. We'll see what they decide on this. Well, I think one of his was his teammate, Patricio. Patricio on 2 goals, playing very well this season. Yeah, and you're going to he kind of got stalled there a little bit. He got stuck. He actually went to turn the ball to the right and missed the ball. And remember the right-of-way. It's all about that right-of-way. And if the ball does stop and comes to a standstill, then the line is the old line. So whatever direction that ball was rolling, and that's where it can be confusing for the players, because if you did not see or actually weren't a part of that play and that ball is stopped. So that's where you're going to have the right away. But actually, Leo reached back to try to take that with 2 players coming out quick penalty 5B. Remember, anything from the spot is going to be a 5A on the field. Anything from the center will be a 5B. And look at this. Barbarossa Leather is going to turn it back into offense. Picked up here, and they come together. We have another whistle. So, like I said, we figured we see a little bit stickier Chukker here in the third, Yan. Just more defense going on.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got. Ball going to roll across the field right there.
This play, yeah.
Yeah, they're going to turn it back. Picked up there and taken by Sebastian. And there's a whistle right there. Looks like it's going to go in favor. So they're going to say falling over the top of the ball. So when they came together there, you had two players coming together. And remember, there is a right of way. You need to give a player the opportunity to swing at the ball. So if you're on the offside, which is the right side of the pony, coming to the ball, and you have a player on the near side, on the left side of the pony, that player not be over the top of the ball, not giving you a full swing to hit the ball. So you will have a blocking foul, and it's going to be Sebastian Tasic from the 60-yard mark. Our first penalty for the day, defended and taken out by Limehouse.
And let's see if Limehouse can run with this. Well defended. And again with the number 4, Wes Finlayson. Very, very strong player, and not only good from the penalty line, but also, as you can see here, taking on 3 now. 3 defenders from Barbarossa Leather, but he's found a gap somehow. He was planning to send the one up to the front door to Eliza Limehouse. Stolen by the number 4, again, Sebastian Tasic. But that didn't last very long. Limehouse on the break again. Good support here. And that will go slightly out to the right in front of goal. And what a perfect pickup here by the number 3. Well done, Garrett Smith.
Well, that is a great goal, Garrett. Well done. I mean, this is not an easy goal. Nice pass. As he turned the corner, it's going to be Garrett. Tries to take it out of the air. West falls right in line and just lays it right out there. But watch this. He decides to go near side. And wow, that is not an easy shot. He could have went offside or near side, but he decided to go near side, and perfectly executed.
So 3.5 to beg your pardon, 4.5 to 5. 3. Sorry, what am I talking about? 3.5 to 5. That's the exact score after that very, very nice goal by Garrett Smith. And that brings us to the end of Chukker number 3. So all to play for when we come back. Make sure you don't miss any of the action right here at CTV Sports.
All right, here we go. Fourth Chukker action, fourth final Chukker. And remember, we will be taking our second game of the day over to the Valiente Polo Farm. So if you are here at the field today or down at Santa Rita Polo Farm, well, just right down the road. And good shot. And that looks like the Ferrer family out there. There's that producer's wife and daughter.
Yep.
Out there. Helping out Eliza. Very good friends of the Limehouse group. And Eliza, actually, she brings a couple of her own horses. So she does do the Polo on Demand program also. So she brings a couple of her own. And then she also has a Polo on Demand program. And, of course, the Polo on Demand program, one of the most unique programs, well, the most unique program in the world, in my books, and many others, that basically at all levels. And so they supply all the horses for you, and they'll supply teammates for you to play with. And in this case, Eliza Limehouse, playing with Garrett, West, Jack. And like I said, she mixed it up a little bit. You can come and be mounted. Govinda Kish actually playing. He's actually involved in, and he's playing at the higher level.
Yeah.
He's playing more in the 12, 8 and 12. But we've actually we've seen the Polo on Demand program done at the 20-goal levels. And so you can do it at all levels. And, of course, if you are interested in the Polo on Demand program, you can get involved, check with our general manager, Cale Newman, or director of operations, Juan Bolini, and they will get you all organized, tell you all about it. And you can literally, it's exactly what you say, demand what you want, and you can get it done in polo. And it could be just a stick and ball session, or it could be playing on a full team mounted in the World Polo League.
Here we go, breakaway play, and, well, you know what happens in the World Polo League. Let's see if that will also happen here in the 6th goal. On the move, and very quickly here, West Finlayson. He's got Mandelbaum with him. Came back very quickly. Unlucky there, but what a steal by West Finlayson, and nearly getting it all the way down the field. Now the turn for Barbarossa Leather. Can they turn defense into offense? Yeah, well, look at that. He's just going. No stopping this young player up to the front door. Mandelbaum, a little bit of a jam sandwich there, but all untoward. Left now for Sebastian Tatzik. Will he go for the long-distance shot? He's found a bit of space. There is. Well, he tried to, I think, send that one into the middle of next week. Still on the move. Lost his mallet head. I think, or something at least came off.
I think a broken ball.
Or maybe it's a broken ball. Yeah, indeed. You don't see that very often.
And there's another opportunity there. This is great. We're doing a lot of Polo 101 today. Remember now, that larger piece was actually an opportunity to score a goal.
Yep.
So remember, when the ball does break on the polo field, the umpire will give you an opportunity to play the larger piece of ball that's broke when it breaks. And if you can take it down the field and score, then you can score a goal. But a lot of players, sometimes they'll just stop. And if everybody stops, then the umpires will stop and then they'll bowl it in, or in this case, the ball was off the field, so they go to a knock-in. But remember, if the ball does break, you do have the opportunity to try to carry it down the field.
Okay, new ball on the field. Here we go then. We're in the 4th and final chukker, and with a little over 4.5 minutes to go, a whistle will stop the action. Critical phase of this game at this point. Well, you can see that last play again. Finlayson taking it out. Sends it under the neck.
Wesley hitting the ball well today. You know, and using the team perfectly. Yeah, that's where you're going to get it right there. Remember, two players engaged with each other. They don't need to be riding each other off, but if you have two players focusing on each other and then another player cannot meet them, one meeting two, penalty 5B.
Quickly taken straight down the middle of the field. She's too far out to the right-hand side to pick up the ball, but a nice open backhand from Mandelbaum. And that will set up Barbarossa very nicely as, they take it into the into the corner, but utilizing and making the most of the space available to him. A lot of space to work. In comes the first challenger. Well played and outplayed, I should say. Now then, the finishing touch. Well, Dale, coast to coast.
Coast like butter on toast. Well done, Sebastian. Toxic. Nice run right here as he gets out in front, checked his shoulder one time. Love the chestnut with the bald face. We talk about it, Deanna and I, we both love the bald face ponies. That's that beautiful white stripe. Oh, he went to the break here, and wow, was that? I think they were playing him for the miss, or they went, it was kind of interesting. It looked like he could have went for the hook there, but he fell in behind him. And, well, Sebastian, well, he made it hurt, and look at. Here comes that 0.5.
Exactly.
Because remember, 4.5 to 5 now. And we're going to go into our Kersey change as we get another nice look here of Sebastian Mendelbaum. And, wow, Barbarossa leather, Jan, started slow, but finished it strong.
Absolutely. And speaking of, well, strong, we mentioned it earlier, just to give you another little kind reminder what we'll be bringing you tomorrow on CTV Sports. The action starts at 10 a.m. and as Dale was saying, today is all very much the 6th goal in focus. Tomorrow we go and add another 20 goals to that. 26 goals tomorrow is what you can expect. The Palm Beach Open first semi-final, Travieso up against Pilot with Tony Calle, Tomacho Pierres, Pipe Vecellino and Juan Martin Nero playing for Traviesa, and then of course Pilot with Curtis Pilot, Lucas James, Facundo Pierres, and still to be announced who that third player is, because we've had a few changes in that. Pilot, of course, one of the very few teams that came through the Palm Beach Open with 10 teams, of course, competing and a clean 3-0. But then don't forget, tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock, the second semi-final, Audi against Casablanca, Mark Ganzi against his son, Grant Ganzi. But then also, don't forget, we've got a couple of 10-goalers for Audi. Hector Castagnola and Pablo McDonough playing together. But by no means underestimate the strength of Rufino Benzadon, 8 goals, Sapo Cassette, 9 goals, and of course the very talented 6-goaler that is Hilario Figueres.
Yeah, these are going to be stellar polo games. You want to tune in for these because the team, well, it's great to see the Pilot Travieso. I mean, that's where they're in different brackets, so they have not seen each other, and they play a very similar style. Congratulations to Tony, Tamacho, Pipe, and Mama getting into that 4th position. They had to battle it out yesterday against Maltese Falcons at the beautiful Valiente Polo Farm. And they got it done.
They did.
They got it done. They worked. They did what they needed to do. They play a style. And I was breaking it down last night with a few other analysts. And, of course, what can you say about Pilot? I mean, Curtis and Lucas and Facundo, and they mixed it up a little bit. We'll see who they have. If they have Merlos or if they have Hege play, we'll see who they put in there. They have a couple different players they can put in. Both of them are very, very strong 6 and 7 goal players. So, but that should be an amazing game at 10 a.m. And then, of course, at 4 p.m., well, what can you say? Anytime you have Audi against Casablanca, it's always the battle. But it's going to be interesting to see if the two 10-goalers who, of course, are coming off their 2023 Argentine Open win with La Natividad, Hector Castagnola, Pablo McDonough. And remember, you got a couple Castagnolas in there. Don't forget about Lolo.
Yep.
Because he's coaching. He's going to be down in there. And but, hey, Casablanca, they turned up the heat. And Sapo's been, they changed their lineup around a little bit. So there's going to be two very, very, very strong games. You don't want to miss those tomorrow, World Polo League.
So now then, excuse me, the last 3.5 minutes remaining here in this, the first of our doubleheader. Remember, the action continues with the Madelon Bourdieu Memorial this afternoon at 4. La Dolfina against Victory Polo. As Del was saying, coming to you from Valiente Polo Farm Field number 3, just up the road from Santa Rita. And of course, for those of you at home here on CTV Sports on this slightly overcast, but very, very nice temperature-wise Easter Saturday.
Yeah, I'll let pass here, and this is going to be tight. Remember, we only have a 0.5 here with 3 minutes left here in this final chukker, 4.5 to 5. And at the moment, yeah, I got to give the edge to Barbarossa Leather. They've controlled the fourth chukker.
No, I would have to agree with you wholeheartedly. And look at this. In front of goal, the under the neck, and goal.
Wow. Sebastian just turning up the heat. Fantastic. I mean, this is not an easy goal. Well done, Leo. Passes it between two players. Sebastian takes it beyond the goal. And that is a deep neck shot. And with our Polo 101 today, remember, when you hit that neck shot, you want to place the ball underneath your horse's neck. That's how he gets that angle. Not to the right of the horse, not outside, but underneath the horse's neck. That way you can lean underneath. Your mouth swings in front. And look at this. They're going to win another bowling here. And it's Sebastian. And Tathik has just been turning it up here in the fourth.
And not only that, Dale, you called it. You just said it yourself. You've given them the edge. They have the edge. And not only that, they now, for the first time, also have for the second time since that first chukker. Remember, they didn't score, but they had the goal and a half on handicap. Now, after all that hard work here, finally in the fourth chukker, they are in the lead. They have a possession. Can they seal the deal and pick up another goal, or will Limehouse? Because obviously, one goal now, I think, by either team with a minute and 24 seconds left on the clock. That next goal will be the decider. If Barbarossa pick up another one, that'll be game over for Limehouse. But if Limehouse can turn this attack into a goal, then, of course, they will win by that. And then you said it again, Dale, that half a goal difference given to the beginning. But
yeah, you need to get one quick here, Deanna. They're going to hold on. You get the 1.5, so.
Hello, look at this. This looks interesting, Dale. This could be exactly what we've just been talking about on the move in front of goal. Not able to finish. Mandelbaum will try and clear. Eliza coming in, not able to clear it far enough. Turned by Patricio. Just taken out of the danger zone.
He almost stole that ball to put it in, but Patricio's going to clear it, and we're going to get into our final 30 seconds.
Inside backhand attempt coming. Well, there is still time, but they've got to run it, and they've got to score this time. Can they get around those last two defenders? Yeah, all on his own there. Wes Finlayson left behind here. The shot. Now, where is that going to land? The cut shot, a deflection.
Did it go?
Well, I think they might have just been beaten by the clock there, Dan.
Oh, they just ran out of time, so it's going to stand. Point. Did he get the 0.5?
Correct.
It's going to come into play. 5.5 to 5.
Yep.
Oh, wow. What a match. And it did come down to it. Unbelievable. And Barbarossa Leather is going to hold on with the 1.5. Great third and fourth chukker, Yan. First half owned by Limehouse.
Yep.
Second half owned by Barbarossa Leather.
Well, like they say, in a box of chocolates, you never know what you're going to get. And the same here at any level of polo. Congratulations to Barbarossa Leather. Well done, Limehouse. And, of course, remember, don't forget, 4 o'clock, La Delfina against Victory Polo.
For Yan and Frank, I'm Dale Schwetz. To speak for everyone here at CTV Sports, I want to say thank you for making us leaders of polo broadcasting. And always remember, here at CTV Sports, we love the polo.